Good morning, YouTube. It's your girl. I'm back again. Yesterday I didn't vlog or anything. I did. It was New Year's Day. New Year's Day here in Ghana. I didn't do much. I went out in the evening, so I didn't vlog. So here I am today. Hello, hello, hello. If this is your first time, I'm Kinza Babe. I'm here in Ghana, Africa, and I'm farming, I'm building, doing multiple things here in Ghana. Okay, so I am extending my chicken coop, but I don't think anything is going to get done today. No laying blocks. Yesterday was a holiday. Tomorrow we're doing something. Well, Super Shadi is doing something. I'm home. So let me show you guys. Those are more tomatoes from my tree. I am going down there to check on some eggs, and we have to check on the cucumbers. Sorry guys. Cucumbers and watermelons, because we have melons and we have cucumbers, and I want to go see if I have any more ripe guava. I have the two that I have to eat, and then I collect some for seeds. I gave two away, but I'm going to check. And guess what? I have cucumbers getting big, so I have to go check on these guys here, and we go down and check on the fruits. That's what we have to do today. See what's going on. And then I have to go over here and check on my trees. I think these are doing okay. It rained so hard yesterday. It rained and left puddles, so I have to go see if it's too muddy for me to be down there. But look at my cucumbers are coming. Our cucumbers are coming. Our pepper trees look like they spring up overnight too. Our pepper trees are coming. And the greens that I planted, I should have planted those a long time. I thought they were like too old and too wood bound. They're getting big. I'll show you guys. Just give me a few minutes. I'm here checking on eggs. Got two. Now I'm going over there to check on cucumbers, watermelons, and so forth. These colored greens. I had them there, I think when I went to China. They was small and came back and they were all like half dead. And I keep them in the container this last time too when I went. And look, they're surviving. Look at how nice they come in. Collard greens. Peppers are coming. See the next color down here. I plant them on the end of the pepper rows. Collard green over there. The old ones that I had there in the container. So they could last. Oh man, down here is way too muddy for me. Oh, it's muddy. We had a nice rain yesterday. I'm still wet from then. I'm afraid to fall out here. That tree fell right back down. Climbing the wrong way. I put it up yesterday. I need to stake it behind this because it has fruit on there. Came right back down, probably with the rain. Let's see if it stays up. But you don't want to see the size of this cucumber over here that is coming. This one, like, it's stopped growing. Something wrong with that tree, and it had a fruit on it. The tree looked dead. But look at the size of this one. Oh man, it's getting there. It's getting there. Let me put it on this rock. It's probably not going to stay. But the water, this water here, this one crossing over is not good because the water, look how the water damaging it. I have to wait for that to dry out. Oh man, it's been raining and it's supposed to be in dry season. We had a big shower yesterday. Look how much is on this plant, this little plant. So this one is going to have a lot. Probably have on these trees, but I haven't seen them yet. I ain't really searching either, but they'll come out. And look how much zucchini. I'm hearing noises. I'm not sure if these are zucchini or regular squash. I think these are regular squash. I don't know why I keep calling them zucchini. I don't know. Maybe they're zucchini. I don't know. I planted seeds and I keep calling them zucchini. But there's the fruit. And there's the big one. This one, I hope these turn into fruit. It's a lot on here. But look how much flowers and fruit we have down here. See, that's a yellow squash or something. See? And then there's another one coming. So this is, look how big this is. And then, look how much fruit is on the watermelon. So we put banana leaves on the, and then this one is getting there. We're going to have to put some banana leaves, well planting leaves. See this one here, and then it has another one right next to it. See right there coming. I had one over here. I wonder if it fell off. Okay, this is the next big one over here coming. Oh, there it is. See, there's a little one here. There's another one here. And then there's this nice big one right here. You guys could see that? Those are watermelons all coming all along here. A bunch of them. There's one over here. But I'm going to have to put banana leaves, plantain leaves underneath. See this one? See this one there? I had a lot of flowers, so I know I'm going to have a lot of fruit. So this one there, one over there. So we have watermelon. And look at these cabbage. The watermelon, I'm going to have to stay out the cabbage. I don't want it in the cabbage. Cabbage coming nice. I wish I had more. I wish I had more. My avocado tree is there. Avocado tree. And then, the soursop look like it's thriving since I put it in the ground. It's over here somewhere, right there. Soursop tree. Yeah, I'm looking on the ground for more ripe fruit. Super Shady was just over here. At least it's up, it's up, it's up, it's up, it's up, and not falling over. So remember a couple months ago we had to tie it all up here, and so because it would keep falling over. But look how much fruit is still on this thing. Look how much flowers still just had. This thing is loaded with fruit. Loaded with a bunch of fruit. See? And finally got some good guava, but this time I hope they like ripe together, you know. So look at all this guava I'm going to have. And it still have flowers. There's the flowers coming everywhere. This is the soursop. Still have maize coming in between here, and then that's my first soursop tree. Look at how big. Look at how big this soursop tree. I remember when I planted, it was smaller than this one. No, when I planted it probably was this size. I got it smaller than that one when I first got it. But I have planting coming there. Look at that one over here, planting. The one gonna have a lot of plantings. Plantings coming over here. I don't know if one, yeah, and one coming down here. Thought I had another one coming down here. They're getting tall. I don't know if you guys could see that one through the bush here. I need to know what these trees is, if they're gonna get some flowers, man. Anyway, this is the soursop. I probably need to pick some and make some tea right now, man. Soursop tea. Pick some leaves. A few of them because I ain't gonna drink much. Still drinking my coffee. So here's a turkey berry in between and maize green. Voluntary maize. The maize I planted, the seeds didn't grow, but these growing any old way. They're local ones. But the cabbage is coming. Watermelon is coming. Cucumbers are coming. Zucchini, or what you call it, is coming. Squash. Then we have to deal with weeds again. Bush. Doesn't last. So this one has fruit at the end too, coming along here. Oh man, some of these gonna fall off, or some of them gonna get picked off, because you can't have too much fruit on one tree. They don't get big, they don't get sweet. I have more cucumbers out on this side, but these taking longer. These are local cucumbers. Over there is more American cucumbers. These are like second plantings or something. We planted more seeds, some didn't come. Oh, the local seeds is not good, which I have a couple more. I need to plug in here, see if they come. They probably come and they don't survive. That's the thing. So these are coming. This one, I don't understand what happened to the tree. It just died. I don't think that will last. But we have fruit in all the trees coming. Tomatoes, how fast them tomatoes come. Oh man, them are fast. Them tomatoes is, they come, they grow to adults, they produce, and then they go away. They don't last. The trees get disease looking and dry out. I've been planting them tomatoes for quite since I came, and every time I planted them, that was the case. The what's this on this tree? They don't last. They don't last at all. That look like it's growing. Sorry guys, I get excited. My gingers have to plant too. This is the ginger. They need to plant. But I had these. I had moved this one aside, saying it dead, ain't gonna root. This is a citrus. But look, it have new growth in it. Look, look. Ah! Finally one of these citrus catch. And I thought it was dead. You see? And I thought it was dead. This one is. But when I see that new growth coming, these citrus wasn't taking root, but this one did. That's why I leave it and I put it aside instead of pulling it out, because I see it's probably going still root. This one has roots. I'm gonna see if this one gonna come. Barely any surviving leaves. I'm checking to see if any of these things rooting. Well, these we know we don't root. Can't transplant them yet. This look like my pomegranate finally. Ooh, that look like a pomegranate. That look like another pomegranate. And this guy, see, something we're eating on these leaves. Ah, still eating on the leaves. I got to find the critter. Because only 2 passion fruit I have. Who is eating on these leaves? Something eating on these leaves. They eat this whole leaf down. The whole 2 of these leaves. Let me see if I could find it. Sometimes they eat all night and then they hide during the day. Like the snails. I'm getting ready to plant these in the ground. And this one has a flower, but I don't think it roots. This is Exora. Exora. I don't know if these rooting, but I hope this citrus root too. Bougainvillea is coming so nice. Even here, I gotta keep weeding, or else the weeds would take us over. Guys, what I'm doing is just weeding out these little weeds before they get too overpowering. Keeping them down in my pots. And I think I have a new plant. I'm not sure, but that might be what it is. I think I have weeds over here too. Look at this bougainvillea. Oh man. Look at this. Look at the little piece this one started from. It is flourishing since I transplanted too. And this even too. All I did was pull a couple weeds down there, but it's hot. I am not kidding, you know. It has a little coolness from the rain. It cooled things down a little, but still out there in the sun. And me at my age with the heat is not the greatest. I start to feel my head from bending over trying to pull weeds. I was like, oh, let me go sit down before I fall along over here, tumble along over here. You know, I ain't walk with water, just coffee. I still drinking my coffee. But the ground is soft. I think it's still kind of hard to transplant. I was going to transplant some trees. I might as well just do it now. The ginger and the passion fruit trees I want to put in the ground. By this afternoon, I don't know. I might go out to the store. That's where I'm at too. So if I can't get a plant, I might go do a little shopping. Let's see where it bring me, or I might just go inside and rest. That's what I might do. So stay tuned, okay? Shopping, transplanting, or just resting. Which one? Let's see. Guys, I came inside. Sorry for the wildness. I'm in the house doing stuff, and of course Pussy's in the way. She always sneak in when I open this door. But I'm collecting seeds. I started, you remember the guava? I had started collecting one and I just collected some more. I didn't show you guys the whole process, but these are my seeds that I collected. This is garden eggs. This is the yellow garden eggs seeds. They're so tiny. I tried starting them twice before. One time in tuber and I got them started, but they never produced. And that's when I was building and I wasn't on site and it wasn't being taken care of properly. And this is the orange ones, orangish, reddish garden eggs. So out of 2, each one was 2. Of course, the yellow is more because the yellow was bigger and Yellow is more popular. And then these are what I got from three ripe not passion fruit. Oh God, I'm thinking passion fruit. Guava. I need to start some more passion fruit because the box is eating the two that I have there. It's always good to start more than what you expect because you never know what's going to happen, right? I know that by now. So there's my seeds, garden eggs. I need garden eggs for when we're cooking. Garden eggs is in everything, and I need another guava tree, so I'm going to try from seeds. The propagating didn't work the first time. I mean, I could probably get it propagated, but I said let me try from seeds. So puss, get down, puss in everything. And look at them. They start bang to get my attention, and they're looking up here, bang, bang, bang. Something wrong, they tie up, so I'm coming down to let them loose. Bang, bang, bang. Look at her. She following me everywhere I go and tangling me up. Don't be following me, Missy. Stop following me. I ain't got nothing for you. What? Huh? What? I ain't got nothing. And look at these waiting on me. They know me now, boy. So I tie them out here. They're going to keep this grass down. They're eating this grass here. And he's eating this grass over here. Hopefully, they eat down some of this grass. It's just I can't leave them out here all day. And if I let them go, they're going to eat my plants. Yeah, and now they won't eat that type of weed for some reason. But they like this grass here. So, no cassava, they're eating grass. It's going to rain again. These ladies are waiting for me to come get them some more food. Good morning. It's another day. Yes, it's another day here in Ghana. I'm Kinza, if you're just joining me. I'm here this morning downstairs early. Well, I've been down here. My mom is back doing some weeding. And I have to nurse some more cabbage. But the cabbage, let me go over here to show you guys. So, Ima is creating a bed to do the cabbage. Because the cabbage ain't enough. The cabbage is too little. So we need to do more cabbage because the seeds didn't survive. But I want to nurse some over here because the survival rate was so low. And I spent a lot on these seeds. This lady seed is expensive and they didn't have any in the market. So, but these are all the spring onions. The thing is with nursing out here, they has to be watered twice a day. Or else they're going to die. I don't know if that's why. So that's why I want to nurse some over underneath it. There's another cucumber here, but the tree looking... I had a cucumber someplace around here too. What happened to that cucumber? Or maybe not. So the trash can lid for this. Like how I did that trash can lid over there. I'm going to see if I could nurse some cabbage. You know, and some of the introba. So no, not introba. Now I can't remember what garden eggs is. Yadua. So these are the seeds that I put here for the tomatoes. I might just do the introba in here too, and on the other side, and see how much would just throw the seeds in here and see how much of them would germinate. Hey, I'm going to do a little weeding. The grass is growing now nice. See, these got seeds. But this is the real grass that I wanted. So this one here I might put inside the compound. It would need cutting. This one here doesn't need cutting as long as you maintain it. But it's looking nice and green and healthy now. I have him to keep weeding here all the time now. So I wash this out. I'm going to put holes in the back of it now, like how I did that other one. So I could put some soil in here and see if I could get these seeds to germinate. What I forgot is I used the drill. I didn't work with my drill downstairs. You know, I thought I used the knife. I used a knife on the cheaper plastic rattles, but this is heavy plastic. I used the drill to make holes. That's what I did. So now I have to go upstairs and get the drill. So look at what my lovely farmer neighbor brought for me. Some pineapples. The neighbor with the pineapples and the chickens. Yes. So he brought me some pineapples, which the last time they harvest, my workers and stuff got some from over there. The leftover stragglers on the one side, but he didn't harvest the other side, and I guess that's where he's going to harvest next. So, you know what? While it's cool, let me weed before I go upstairs. Go back upstairs. Me, I have to manage my time going up and down those stairs because my back too. So I'm going to do a little weeding. Go back up there to get the drill to make my hole. Weed this out and put some seeds. These tomatoes grow so fast. Camera was upside down, but the tomatoes grow so fast. I think I'm going to have to transplant these pretty soon. But I'm going to try and plant some yadua in here, which is garden eggs, which is like eggplants. So what I am going to do is plant the yellow eggplants in there. Some, not all, because it's a lot. See if they come, because the last time I tried, they didn't come. But I just have to water here every day. I didn't even know if I water this every day, but these came. I'm just sprinkling some seeds. This is what I did with the tomato. I just threw them and they came. I think this is what I did the last time when I started these too. So I decided to prop my butt down here and weed. My back, I can't, you know, it's irritating, so I have to manage my work. So this is where I'm at. I'm using this type of screw that has like a little drill, because the drill bits I have doesn't go through this plastic well. This screw that has a drill bit to the end. That's what I'm using to make my holes in my trash can cover, because I'm going to nurse some seeds in here. This has a hole. I have to buy a new one. See how it's leaking here? I just dumped some water out. So I'm going to try and cut the bottom of these off and try and plant in them. I don't know if they'll stay, but I made this thing here to plant seeds in. I'm going to see if I could get a better yield of the cabbages, of a survival rate, than the ones that I got the last time. I spent 100 cedis, 200 cedis I should say, 100 cedis each for a pack of seeds from this lady. The last time I spent more on seeds and they didn't all germinate. Well, at least that's what I presume, because That's what Emma said. They didn't do well. But I believe they miss watering. Once seedlings come in, they have to be moist and continue to be watered. I have to plant these today. I'm going to plant them right now. So I went over there and collect some soil to put in this container, and then I have to put something in this one. But I was going to put this pomegranate. I think it's pomegranate. This is how the pomegranate grew. And I'm hoping this is one too. Because I planted some more seeds, but they take a while. So this one I think is pomegranate, definitely. Passion fruit. I have to plant some more passion fruit seeds. So I'm going to plant some more seeds in this container also. And that big green one over there. I'm reusing things that I have to plant, guys. Cost efficient planting. These looking yellow. Well, they keep yellowing and then growing. And look, my tamarind tree finally grew. So these trees are looking nice since I planted them in here. So I'm going to do some more transplanting. I'm going to plant this ginger right now because this ginger is getting big. This container. So this is where I'm going to plant them. We have ginger plant in this row, but I think we saw one coming. They take a while, and oh, right here has one coming. But these one we didn't let dry out before we plant them. I think he just cut them and put them in, so I don't know if the survival rate of the ginger is going to work. But that looks like one coming. So I plant my ginger and I weed it around here a little. Because this grass is just too much. It's that crazy running grass. It's getting too much, and before you know it, they'll take over the ginger that I just planted. Weeded out some in there. There's more at the end there, but my shoulder, I gotta go rest. But before I go rest, I have to fill that green thing that I just made, and I'm trying to dig up some of this stuff here too, where I do my laundry. I don't want it completely gone because my clothes would fall on the ground and get dirty sometimes. So, and then I have to rewash. Just the big long grass I need to be taken up from this area. The weeds, the big green grass like this gets around my legs when I'm doing laundry. But I can't do it all today. I did some, but I have to do some more later, not today. So guys, I just came here to get something, right? And I was looking at all the weeds that needs to be pulled here. But you remember I had the basil tree here. And the seedlings keep dying. You know, some was growing from the seeds that dropped. And I wanted to replace them here, but they keep dying out in the tire. I don't know, maybe because of the watering, but look what survived. This one outside the tire surviving. So I think I'm going to dig it up. It looks like you have some more hair coming. Should I wait and see if they're going to survive? Because I was going to pull these weeds, but then look, these are basil. They're not surviving. Some are coming in here, something ate them. Should I leave them that are growing out here naturally to see? But I'm afraid they might come and weed them thinking they're weeds. So maybe I'll put some rocks around it. Okay, let's see. This is what I did with these bottles. I put them where they could sit and turn the, cut the bottom off and turn the bottom inside out, so the hole won't be so big. Then I'm going to put some rocks probably and plant in these containers. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I did today. I have to go pick my eggs but the sun is getting hot, and I did a lot of digging, weeding today. So those basil, I gotta go pick my eggs. So those basil plants that I found, all here I weeded. I did a lot, excuse me. So this plant I gotta prune. I brought my pruners. Later it's getting too hot out here. I need a break. So I found some more small basils that are not growing, that are growing outside this container. The ones that were growing in here, something was eating them. And then this one I put some stones around, so hopefully that one get big and I'll move it in here. I'm gonna give it a couple more days, let it grow a little more. And these, hopefully they'll survive. But the ones that were growing in here where I need them to grow, it looked like something was eating them, and this needs pruning. Let me go and pick my eggs. So Super Shady was supposed to start laying these blocks, but then he had a death in the family. His auntie died. I just saw her in the village to a funeral, and now she's gone. That's sad because I gotta go and tangle these guys. Yep. I just saw her in the village to a funeral, and it was an accident. It could happen. That's why I gotta be careful out here too, because it could happen to anyone. With my knee and my back, sometimes my gait could be a little off. She fell and hit her head and ended up with a brain bleed, and was alive for a couple days, just before Christmas I think it was, and she passed away last night. So he has to go to Kumasi and escort his mom. So now I have to get the mason to come to do this, because I need this done to extend my coop for the chicks. I don't know how much chicks are gonna hatch. This is my first time. Look how they lay all these eggs out here. You guys gonna get locked in, when, especially when I'm extending this. They can't be out here because this gonna have to move. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way. And then here I'm gonna have to open too. I have to figure out a way. Okay, let me go and pick some eggs and then go inside and rest and come back out here later. Look at her. I let them loose, right? And she come running right down here. I let her loose. I didn't let the guy loose. But this one, right to eat the cassava. But I want this cassava to grow, so I'll always have food for them, you know, in case Ima is not around to get them cassava. Come. Come. They eat down all this nice cassava. Then we have to go looking for food for them. So I'm going to let this cassava grow. If they eat it down, it won't grow. So I tie them out here so they could eat the grass under my clothesline. Eating the ones I just pull up, but they're eating it. I need them to keep that low. My human lawnmowers, well, not my animal lawnmowers, not human, pardon me. Animal lawnmowers eating the lawn under the clothesline. I got some eggs. It's time for me to rest. I'll have to come down here later. So I came down here to collect some eggs, and I had some old bread I try to feed them the old bread. You know how those yard birds, they like old bread. These chickens pick up the bread. They want feed. They don't want no old bread. Guys, I started some pomegranates in a paper towel. I do have some roots. You could see this one break. Don't know which one it came off of, but I do have some roots. I'm going to plant them up here. Came downstairs and everybody mad at me. From cat to goats to chickens. I ain't got no food for her, you know. I give you bread. I give you bread. I give them bread. But yet still they after me. I don't know. And especially this one here. She's getting too rambunctious now because I've been feeding her. Today is the day I'm going to transplant these passion fruit. So I'm heading down there to plant these passion fruit here. Trying to set this camera. Lots of roots. Big roots. That's why I need to transplant them. I just planted some pomegranate seeds. I have to, and I just water. So now let's go plant them. I'm running from these goats. See, she's coming after me. She thinks she's getting food. So here is where I'm going to plant it. The old one is here, behind the shovel. My hands is full, that's why. Right here. I'm hoping it catches itself. But in the meantime, the new one's going here somewhere. So the ground is so clear here. Now I'm going to water them in and then I'm heading inside. This grass grows so fast, it's weeds. So I plant these here. Going to water them in. It's like clay.